Alrighty, there. Okay. Hello there. I have a few exciting things to update with you if you, well, seen my M2 project. That's what I'm calling this at the moment. Eh. So yeah, there's been some updates. If you can see, I've um, made some work getting some graphical allowances into my engine, like a foreground, background, and a deep background. So here you can see my mouse. So I got the fire in the foreground. Then there's a background, and then there's an extra background that, well, stays the same no matter where you go. The one before it changes. So you might have noticed this time I just was moving the mommy figure. That's the blonde one if you don't know. Without Samus, the orange one, moving with it. Now, as per a suggestion from a friend of mine, I decided to make it multiplayer support ish. So I got one character Samus mapped, and other one on the mommy character mapped, so they can perform independently of each other, as you can see. But if I were to, let's say, grab some other upgrades, like I just did with the mommy figure, you see Samus now, her beam is now green, and so is mommy. So I can make it, they both share an upgrade, or right now I have it set so they all share upgrades. So mommy can go into morph ball mode, but there's no actual image for her to duck or morph ball per se. So she's kind of going like that. Though she's like the size of a morph ball. If we were to bring in collisions. So yeah, you can see some of the bounding wall I still have over there. Most of it is completely covered by the foreground and background stuff. So yeah, well, as you can see, the camera seems to follow both figures. Unfortunately, I have a little bug. It eventually you can run off. I don't know why this is happening on that character, because it does not happen on the mommy figure. When she gets to the wall, you can see she keeps running, but ends. Then a funny thing is whoever runs left starts dragging the person on the right. So let's swap. Oh, let's get this all the way over, because see, dragging. You might have noticed it was not in the camera bound. That wasn't because the screen was cut off by my recording software. That's because for some reason the left axis, the negative x-axis, I suppose you can say, of the camera view is performing a little confusingly. Um, I'm not exactly sure why. So like it seems to give a lot more allowance for running left before player one hits their collision. I have no idea why. The camera seems to generally try focusing though. Whenever they're both on the screen at the same time, it's just when they get to the border, it just gets weird. I'm going to try and figure out how to fix that. But yeah, let's reset this so I can show you the UI, which is why I moved my camera down. You see up here, 99. I could get mommy. Oh, I got a health tank. Yeah, so this way I can. This was actually fully functioning. If I had enemies here, I could just run into them. You'll see eventually the health tank will turn dark when it empties out, and the number that you can barely see because of this background will reset. I'm gonna have to change that color or put something like a UI frame behind that. But yeah, also another big update is you might notice Mommy and Samus are the same size. That's because they're now both 50 by 50. I changed the tiles from. Okay, originally I had it like 32 by 32, then I changed it to 30 by 38 to get a little bit better resolution. And now I switched it to 50 by 50, so Mommy and Samus are sharing size. You can see, Samus is very pixelated because she's very stretched out. But I found a little software that can fix that. So look, nice smooth edges. Unfortunately, I have to do that frame by frame, so that would take a while. I decided not to do it now, but it's just something I could do in the future. So yeah, if anyone is interested in this project, send me a message. I'm looking for help. People that can draw, concept artists, people who like playing with sprites or are able to draw like miniature figures. The scaling is each character uses a 30 by 100 hitbox, but their actual image can take up to 150 by 150. So you'd have to be, if you want help, you'd have to be able to make up art and mass and animations of them moving around that would fit into that allowance. Alright, that's all I have to say for now. Nothing else to show you really. Still working on the details. Hope you're interested and might want to help. Take care. Ciao.